That is actually what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to force people out of the bad habits. 864, if you're on the line, press the 1. Is a brother named Street Bang TV. I think he was trying to talk to me, but I need him to press the 1. Street Bang TV. Everybody that want to talk to me, you got to press the 1. Remember, when you call in, you have to press 1. Street Bang TV, what's going on?
What's up, family? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Talk to me. What's on your mind?
Man, I'm just listening. First time listening, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm shocked. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it in a bad way either. I'm just taking it all in. You know what I mean?
Well, tell me what you're shocked about.
I'm shocked. Let me say this first. Like when I look at some of your posts today, I jumped on your Instagram too for the first time today too, and I see some of the comments you make about black women, and it seems that you call them out on certain ills that they may have, the wigs and the attitudes and the, exposing themselves. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But then on the other hand, I hear you say bitch, whore, bitch, slut, and it just seems like it goes against each other.
Explain. Like, okay, let me point something out to you. You heard the woman. You were on the thread with the woman who called in. Now, for as messed up as you say what it was I spoke on, the one who actually took time out to call in, what type of woman was she?
Mm-hmm. The one that was invited to call in. I think she's a strong-willed woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she shouldn't let you speak, but she did have a lot of comments, a lot of comments to make. And you asked her to call in, but you never got to dialogue. Like when you look at the thread, you said, "Hey, call me up and we can have a conversation about it." That conversation never happened, and that threw me off because I was like, "Well, damn."
Do you get my point? You know, like the people who claim that they're different, the people who are saying using the word bitch is such a problem. Think about this. Right. She's the main one who called my mom a bitch and a crackhead out of nowhere. So if she's sticking up for black women, and I want you to understand this, guess where I learned how to cuss the way that you said, I can't believe you cuss. Guess where I learned that from?
Right.
Black women. There were no black men in my house. I didn't hear black men cuss. The majority of black rappers that you hear calling women bitches and hoes, what household did they grow in?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And you said she's strong-willed. Are you not going to say that in a negative way of what it was? Because this is what I mean. And no offense to you, but it's men like you in situations like this that's making black women feel emboldened in what they do. Because you wouldn't be that nice and use a euphemism like that to describe a white person doing something to black people.
What word could I use?
Strong-willed. The woman was rude. The woman was rude. The woman was loud. The woman was a liar. The woman was every word that should have been used, and you used strong-willed.
Okay, let me do this real quick. I don't want you to get away from what I said to you. You said, I said that when I looked at your post, and when you look at your pictures, you're saying you're identifying the problems with black women, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Now, what I'm trying to say, it seems like it's the opposite when you call them bitches, hoes, and everything. It seems like black women has taken that energy, not from you exactly, but they call themselves bitches and hoes and sluts, and they almost glorify themselves. Now, you're on the other hand, on your Instagram is saying, this woman should not be like this. And here's what y'all call y'all black goddesses, and you take a shot at the whole set people and the black conscious people. I understand that. But at the same time, you are pointing out their faults, but you're adding on to it by calling them bitches and hoes and sluts, even though you're trying to get them to look in the mirror. So that's kind of confusing on my end. So
let me get this straight. The conscious community believes in calling random women queens, and that's going to help them. That's going to help them. Let me ask you something. Right? If you give random women $1,000, do you think that's going to make them better, or you think that's going to make them more needy?
I mean, you gotta think about what kind of mentality they got. You know what I'm saying? You give a person $1,000 out here used to spending it on bullshit, and no, it ain't gonna do shit for them.
That's my point. So when you calling these random women, here's the problem: calling random women goddesses and queens. One, it negates the idea of a goddess, because even if you look up the pantheon of gods, they ain't a bunch of everybody wasn't a goddess. That doesn't make any sense. If everybody was a goddess or a god, then it would be no reason to have them. If every person in the kingdom was a queen, what kind of kingdom would you have? So even on logic, black people, huh?
Go ahead. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, even on logic, black people are missing out. So when you say, I'm saying something negative, well, at least my negative is making them at least think that they may be doing something wrong. Because when all you do is praise someone, they think that nothing they do is wrong. And you can't be.
And I agree with that. I agree with that, because when I read your post, I just shared it with a couple sisters tonight. And I said, well, because the way I understood it, you hate black women, right? So I said, well, nah, the brother's saying that these people are fucked up in the head and they need to straighten their ass up. Blah, 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 right? So I'm like, that's what I'm kicking to them. But then you come with the bitches and hoes, and it's like you're saying, look, straighten your ass up, you fucking up. And then you say, bitch, hoe, slut, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the only one I'm calling, like, wait. But am I calling a random chick a bitch and a hoe? Like, is this what I'm doing?
You calling whoever's in that picture that you post a bitch or a hoe.
If you fit the description of a fireman, I might call you a firefighter. You don't want to be called a firefighter. I'm a fireman. Right. I mean, I understand, but there's fire in there, sir.
Right. Let me ask you another question. Do your mom listen to the show?
Yes.
What she think about it?
Well, when you benefit from something, when you benefit from something, sometimes you complain about it. My mom complains more than about the stuff than says she likes the stuff. But here's the thing: when you're benefiting from it, I tell people all the time, if you really hated what I do, you wouldn't accept any money. You didn't hear me. If I hated that my son sold dope, but every time he came home and bought me something and I accepted it, do I really show? Because to me, that's integrity. Integrity would let me know if I hate what you do, I'm not going to accept none of the spoils from what you do.
Right. I got you on that. That makes sense.
See how honest I am?
Yeah, you're real honest. So at the end of the day, she really don't like the show, but she likes the game she may possibly get from it.
Because here's what she doesn't like. If she knew I was talking about every black woman except her, she'd be right behind me and be like, "Yep, my son is getting on them chicks that need to be gotten on." But what she doesn't like is when I talk about single moms, because she knows she was a single mom, and she keeps saying, "Well, if you're saying that about them, then you're saying that about me." And I'm like, I am saying that about some of the stuff you did. You're not doing it now, but I've become who I am because of the crap you allowed to happen. You did it purposefully. And if I don't tell people about what happened, how can we remember in Manifest Destiny, people came all the way out west. Don't you think they wrote stories and books about the encounters they came into, good and bad, so that people from behind them would have an easier time?
I feel you. Ladies and women that's watching this, can't be hating on this brother while watching Love and Hip Hop for a complete hour, then watching a rerun right after that. You can't do that. It don't make no sense. I just want to put that out there real quick.
I want to say this. I want y'all to listen to this brother right now. This brother didn't call in to praise me, but look how we were able to have a conversation. He didn't agree with me. He addresses it completely different than me. But look how we were able to have a conversation completely different than the woman who called in a second ago. Look how different the discussion is.
Are you ready for Brother Polite?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Like me and Brother Polite talk, we be like, I don't understand why people want us to hate each other. We just see things differently. No, that's what I'm saying. Like you're saying it like you want to see the debate, not you want to see us fight.
Oh yeah. Right.
That's what needs to happen. People need to say, I'm Team Tommy, I'm Team Polite. I want to see them have a battle of wits. That makes sense. There are most people who are saying, I'm Team Tommy, I'm Team Polite. I want to see them fight and hate each other. Like, really?
Hey, I personally hope I'm not going to say win, but I really hope you give Polite a run for his money. You feel me?
Let me tell you why I'm confident.
Okay.
Because facts are on my side.
Hey, I was about to say the same thing. I mean, you got a lot of situations out here. Internet, the world star. A lot of shit is on your side. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. I'm walking into it like a Civil War, but I got the Hulk on my side. I got Iron Man, Spider-Man. Like I got a whole lot of the motherfuckers. All they got on their side is that black dude with the wings. They got all the they got Hawkeye. They got all the characters that ain't really super. They just there. Like, but by themselves, they look pretty impressive. That's who they got.
But you know that crowd will be full of polite supporters because you know they used to doing this thing, you know, up in New York or whatever. So
I know the crowd is going to be against me. I know the crowd is going. People are going to show up in droves just to see somebody put me in my place. Watch.
Yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you up, brother. I love the black woman, and I want them to uplift themselves. I ain't with that big shit. I mean, that's on you. You do what you do. But I wish you would calm down with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know you grew up with that shit, but damn, you're a man now. You gotta goddamn shake that shit off a little bit, bro.
I want to stop you for a second. You do know in the process of asking me to calm down on all that cussing, you was cussing. Motherfucker, you gotta stop all that bullshit you doing, nigga. You gotta stop all that motherfucking bullshit you doing. You a grown ass nigga. You can't be talking like that, motherfucker. Oh, bitch, nigga.
Oh shit! I mean, derogatory towards the woman. He's trying to uplift them. You know what I'm saying, man? You ain't gonna mind fuck me, Tommy.
Hey, you might as well say you might well say it to me. Your bitch ass know what I'm saying, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, goddamn. Hey, I appreciate the time, man.
Thank you for the call, Street Bang TV. That's Street Bang TV. That's Street Bang TV on Instagram, y'all. Go check him out.